So that boy Graviton broke out of prison, pulled up on Nick Fury, and started trying to gravitationally squeeze bro to death. On Black History Month? Yeah, man, I know what you are, buddy. But before he can finish the job, he gets thumped in the face with a damn hammer. And since he's not using his powers anymore, he drops this big ass building back into the water. And after Wasp saved Nick Fury's life, cause you know, he kinda fell from a high ass height, now they gotta battle the ocean, cause these ginormous ass waves is coming in to beat their ass. Thor pulls up on Graviton and bro just starts yapping about how he controls gravity. Yeah nigga, we expect you to, your name is Graviton. So Thor's trying to hit bro with his hammer, but it's not even connecting. He is using said gravity to make sure the hammer don't even touch him. Graviton had infinity before Gojo, but Graviton knocks Thor back and Thor's like, that's enough out of you, mortal. And I'm not gonna lie, the way Thor be saying mortal, it be coming out his mouth like a slur. Brother man almost moving like Zamasu. But Thor starts twirling that hammer around, accumulating lightning just to pull up on Graviton. And we don't see what happens though, because we get switched to the Hulk perspective. And he's over here helping his homie out as he's watching the fight on live television. And oh nah, this nigga Thor is getting his ass beat. But we go back to the Thor squabbles and Graviton is still on this nigga's ass. Thor tries to hit Grav, nothing. He gets hit in the back by Graviton, knocking him back just for Grav to grip his ass up, pull him over to him and hit him with this mean ass uppercut, sending him flying. And then he stopped his ass in midair one more time, just talking crazy to him. Then Grav starts waterboarding my goat. Thinking that he's done, Grav tries to pull up on Nick Fury again to finish the job, but Wasp with her little annoying ass pew-pews just shoots Grav right in the mouth. Wasp gets face to face with bro and starts talking to him. Bro just starts laughing in her face as he starts yapping and yapping just for Wasp to cut his ass off, zapping bro all over his damn body. As we see my nigga Tony Stark, Iron Man, pull up to the scene. Grav just pelvic thrusts Wasp away as Tony pulls up on Grav, tackles his ass, taking him on a flight. And while they're flying, Tony pulls out the repulsor rays, beaming that nigga down to the ocean. Wasp then tells Tony that they need to help Thor from getting waterboarded because he's still drowning as we speak. Graviton gets up. Jarvis takes a look at this nigga and he tells Tony, hey bruh, I ain't gonna lie gang, this nigga kinda dangerous. The only thing I can compare this nigga to right now is a black hole. As Graviton looks at Tony and then sends this nigga to outer space. Imagine being able to stare a nigga out of this planet. Is that not crazy to y'all? Wasp is trying her best by her lonesome against this nigga Grav, continuing to zap this nigga up. But she gets grabbed by this nigga Grav. It don't last for long though. She breaks free by zapping him right on the bridge of the nose. And then a big hitter named Hank Pym pulls up as Giant Man, just grabbing Graviton. Over here just squeezing that nigga while he's in his hands. But that don't last for long either, as Graviton knocks Giant Man and Wasp back. But now that everybody is slumped, Graviton grips up Nick Fury and then crushes him. Frame 1. Again, on Black History Month, brother, I know what you are. But that Nick Fury was a fake, as we can tell by the robot exoskeleton. Graviton's like, fuck it, goes to the city and he just starts picking that bitch up. Again, why be in the Marvel universe and you decide to live in New York as a regular ass nigga? On just a whim, your city can just get picked up? It's crazy. Rent gotta be like fucking $4 there, cause what are you talking about? My city just got picked up, bro. Like this is a regular Wednesday here for me, I guess. But my man Thor gets back up while he's over here lifting up this city. First attack don't go through, but that second one knocks this nigga back, plastering his ass on the city he just lifted up. And now the city's starting to fall back into the ocean and Thor goes up under it trying to ease that bitch in so it doesn't cause about 47,000 earthquakes. And he does a good job. No earthquakes, no waves. Just a city that got slightly lifted up into the air and back down like nothing happened. Still, bro, if I resided in this city, I'm going to my landlord that day and asking for a deduction on my rent, bro, because this is crazy. Tony's ass flies back to Earth as Graviton just comes from out of the ground, mad as hell. And this right here is where the fight turns completely against this nigga Graviton. Cause not even 5 seconds after he got up out of the ground, Thor done chunked the hell out of his hammer at cuz. I mean, god damn, had that nigga tumbling through the streets of New York. Thor tells little bro to stay down and Graviton's like, I've beaten you before, I can do it again. I'm just like, no nigga, you didn't beat him before. He's actually standing right there in front of you because you didn't beat him. He starts trying to do that gravity hoopla on my nigga Thor just to get beamed down by my nigga Tony Stark. I mean, and he left that bitch on for a minute too. He said, I need you gone right now today. Tony and Thor go to the crater Graviton just got put in just for Graviton to get up and get surrounded by Iron Man, Thor, Wasp, and Ant-Man. Like, nigga, call it quits, brother. Your time is up. You're getting cooked. Or maybe not, because Grav just kind of flexed, knocking all them niggas back. He flies up in the air and he says, I'm the strongest one there is. And you see, children, this is why we watch what we say. Because as soon as those words left his mouth, the Incredible Hulk pulled up. And this is before the MCU zapped all of his credibility, so this nigga is a threat. Hulk done tackled this nigga Grav in midair, grabbed his ass by the leg just to punch him in the face as they land in this place with all these shipping containers. But that don't mean a damn thing to my nigga Brucius Banner, cause Grav tried to do that gravity mumbo jumbo, but Hulk just jumped up in the air and slammed right back down. Grav tried to dodge, but the shockwave was too much for his ass, knocking his ass back. Thor and Iron Man fly in as we go back to the Hulk whoops, and he is on this nigga Graviton's ass. Threw little bro into this beam. He backed off, started trying to use his powers again just for Hulk to stomp on this nigga twice. Stop fighting, dude. You should not be fine after getting stomped on a Hulk twice, back to back consecutively. Hulk had this nigga Grav running for his life, but once Hulk caught up to him, Grav set a trap, started sinking this nigga in this hole with his gravity. Thor and Iron Man try to do something, but they get dropped down with the gravity too. Ant-Man and Wasp as well. Graviton then starts blazing himself crazy style as he starts making a tornado of shipping containers, dust, and some water. Crazy ass combination of things, I'm not gonna lie. No one's able to move from this gravity except Hulk's me strong head ass. Hank's trying to move, but he shrinks down and starts communicating with the ants. Hulk starts walking over towards Graviton, and Graviton's just still putting that pressure on him. Over here getting concerned because he keeps on putting more and more pressure on this nigga Hulk, and he's still just no-selling that shit, walking towards Graviton. So Graviton's like, alright, I got something for that ass. Stops this tornado swirl he's doing and sends every single shipping container flying at this nigga Hulk's dome. Hulk stops like the first 5, but that's a lot of shipping containers. His ass was not finna stop them all. But while Grav's occupied with beating Hulk's ass, one of the ants pulls up on Graviton's neck and bites the hell out of dude. And this is where I call bullshit. Brother man been getting hit by Iron Man's repulsor rays, Thor's hammer, Hulk's fist, Janet's little zappy zaps. And you expect me to believe that ant did some actual damage? But that was just the distraction Hulk needed, cause he flew out of the container piles and scooped this nigga Grav out of the air just to slam his ass on the ground. Hulk over here trying to smash this nigga into the ground. Pause. But Graviton activated Infinity, not allowing Hulk's big ass to touch him. So he sends him flying with gravity. Suspends his ass in the air, and Graviton said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He grabs more shipping containers, and while Hulk's in the air, he's just finna throw these bitches at him. And look at Hulk's face, he is ass out, just completely vulnerable. His ass is finna get cooked, he knows it. But big Iron Man starts shooting at Graviton, making him release the Hulk. So him and the Wasp start punching and cutting these shipping containers away. That boy Hulk from the top rope came down on this nigga Graviton. Ground and pound game was finna go crazy on his ass. But before Hulk could even land a punch, Graviton done lifted his ass up. Wasp started zapping his ass, making bro lose his focus just for Iron Man to pull up, get that chest beam ready, aim it at Graviton, and started beaming his ass down. He got tired of getting cooked by a laser, so he blocked that bitch by lifting a rock up. Then Ant-Man goes into the ocean, goes big, grabs this whole ass boat, and just throws it at this nigga Graviton. The Avengers over here treating Grav like he King Von. They said some damn in order for shit to get better, some nigga just gotta go. Boat also exploded, by the way. Then we just see a bunch of dark clouds and thunder as we see my goat Thor charging up Mjolnir to the max. And you think, he's just gonna zap Graviton with a big ass lightning bolt. This nigga Thor beamed Graviton down with a Kamehameha. I mean, absolutely cooked that man. Look at this big ass crater he made. Niggas live there. Again, if I live in New York, I'm going back to my landlord after Thor did that, and I'm asking, bro, I need 75% off rent for the rest of my life. We see Graviton's cooked, scorched ass body as the Avengers start posing on this nigga grave. Like, yes, nigga, we see the fit. But other than that, That's the end of the fight. The Avengers was kind of bullying Graviton. They did bro so bad I was starting to feel bad for him. Moral of the story is, don't talk shit in the middle of the fight if you don't got it like that. But with that being said, that's the end of the video. If you liked, like, comment, subscribe, do the good stuff, and I'm out of here. Bye.